Okay, so today we're going to be talking about dotted half notes and remembering what a dotted half note does to a note. So here we have 3/4 notes, and we know that those are worth 1 foot tap apiece. So I would count it 1, 2, 3. And if I take this note right here and I add a tie to it, then the foot tap would still be down, up, but instead of counting it 1, 2, now it would count it 1. Okay, now what happens if I take this note and I also tie it? So now I have all 3 beats, and instead of counting it 1, 2, 3, I tie them all together, and now I say 1. So the text on top of that word would be one, oops, un. Because now instead of saying 2, it turns into an impulse. Okay. Now for this half note, okay, I have my foot tap of down, up, and then I have a down, up here, and a down, up here. Normally, I would count this note as wa, un. Okay? Now I'm going to take this note right here, and I'm going to add a dot to it. Now when I add a dot, I have a half note, and the dot adds half of whatever it's on. So a normal half note gets 2 foot taps. So if I add half of that, if I take 2 and divide it in half, that's 1 foot tap. So essentially what I'm doing is I'm taking this note and I'm adding 1 more beat onto it. So this would be counted as 1, and then erase the N, because now it's an impulse. Okay, and then this would be 4. Okay, the tie ties it together. So now we have 1, 2, 3 beats, and we have lots of impulses. So now this measure can be written like this. So same foot tap, wa, un. And then underneath my note, I'm going to have down, up, down, up, down, up. And this one is 1 foot tap by itself. And if I was going to count it, 4. Okay, this measure gets a little tricky because now we have the dotted half note on the second beat. Okay, so we still have down, up here, but now we have 3 of these. Okay, so we know that the first note is 1. Okay, now the second note is 2, oo. That's the first beat, second beat, third beat. So lots of impulses. Down here, that would be the same thing, but it's on beat 1. 1, first beat, second beat, third beat. And this would be 4, same thing. And then if we went underneath it, this would be 1, 2, 3 foot taps, and this one would be 1. So that is our review about what a dot does to a half note. It adds half of whatever it is. So instead of a half note being 2 beats, it is now 3 beats.